Hello! You have reached the internal commentary meeting for the Callantyre College of Heralds. Today is Monday, October 23rd. It's roughly 7-ish Central Time. I am Dorcas Whitecap. I am the Internal Submissions Herald. That is the office of IS Herald. Constantia, how about you?
Hi, I am Constantia Kelowetna. I am Greek Fire Herald Extraordinary and retired Gold Falcon.
Brigida?
Hi, I'm Brigida Fomention. I'm currently Purple Herald, which is the emergency deputy for Gold Falcon. I am also the former Sacred Herald when it was still all one office.
Kathleen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Kathleen Ingen Ui Lachlan. I'm Baby Herald for X-Root, so I'm just kind of here watching and learning.
Yay!
Zanita, your ladyship, Zanita.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Sunita Baseggio. I'm Red Hawk Herald for Callantyre, so I am, I do external commentary on Oscar.
Yay!
And I'm the local X-Root Herald.
All right, then. So for those of you joining us on YouTube, Constantia has agreed to watch for comments. We still have a few slots left, a couple slots left. So if people would like to join, we still have room for some people to join. Otherwise, if you'd rather just watch and post a question, that's cool too. And of course, as always, this recording will be posted on YouTube, and the internet is forever.
Forever.
All right, so shall we get started? We are looking at the internal letter dated 9/27 of this year. And okay, without further ado, item number 1, Al-Ma'iz Daoud ibn al-Kabsh al-Ghanati, name.
Yeah.
I will tell you, he does not really care what order they're in. He wants the Daoud, he wants the Ibn al-Kabsh, he wants
You know, we should have just done the thing that we did with Majnun and with the bow and arrow, or with the arrow targets.
No, he came to me with, I want all of these elements, so.
Good for him.
Yes.
Yes.
So anybody have, besides the order of things, does anybody have anything to say about it?
I found no conflicts.
Does anybody, do people agree that there's sufficient documentation for all these animal names? Because Al-Kabsh means son of the ram, and Al-Ma'iz means the goat. He wants all these animal names.
Okay.
Do we think it's
not my wheelhouse? So I just.
Yeah. I cannot. I
am so rough on Arabic names that, yeah, I just guessing.
Well, the thing is, what we're used to doing is just going to Daoud's article and picking some names and stringing them together. So going outside of the articles that are found on heraldry.sca.org, going outside of those articles is always a shot in the dark. And I feel like I need to do kind of the equivalent of an IAP, even though literally, technically, there is no such thing as an IAP for names. I know that, but it's a useful shorthand to say, here is a name pattern that we aren't used to seeing, but here is documentation to prove that it is plausible. So my question is, do you think this wall of text is going to suffice?
I think truthfully, it looks like the only name we may have an issue with is the El Maiz, because that's actually a translated. It looks like everything else has been used. Oh, no, not all of them.
No. See,
I was going to say it looked like everything else looked like it had come from a name article, but no, the Ibn al-Kabsh.
Right. So those are just simply, right, so the goat.
What does his name mean?
Documentation We have names that mean the falcon. We have a name that means the lion. We have a name that means fox.
Mm-hmm.
So
this
I-
means
Almighty,
the goat, son of the ram. That's what this actually translate out as.
the goat, David, son of the ram from Granada.
You know what? It's above our pay grade, truthfully.
Good. I'm okay with that. I was just maybe hoping for a little bit of an idea about whether people thought it would fly.
I think it'll fly. Names are not my forte.
All right. So the note I'm putting on there is simply send it up.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
best bet. Fish in the large pond of the experts that are higher up.
Okay.
Yep, I agree.
All right. Item number 2. Brynjolfur Falkason new device. What do people think?
Eamon had to say cow tree several times after he saw this.
My
What?
only complaint is that yes, there's daylight, but there's just not enough for my liking. It should be an artist note, though. Should be.
Well, it'll either be an artist note or it'll be a cow issuant from the line of division.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
a valid thing.
Yep.
I'm just going to say then send up.
Yep.
The only.
Hi, Gottfried.
Hi.
Hi, God.
Sorry, I'm late to the game. The only problem that does not look like a tree, though.
Oh, it looks like some period trees, though.
Does
I
it?
thought it looked like
Yeah.
I swear it looked like a weed to me, like a dandelion or a thistle of sorts.
No, actually,
What is a tree but a giant dandelion? I mean, really?
I mean,
if you look at ragged staff, the actual depiction of a ragged staff,
okay,
that's how they drew their branches.
Yeah.
okay. So are we gonna? Is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be blasted and eradicated?
There are leaves on there.
Yes. Oh, are those?
Those are leaves. Those look like
I think
leaves.
those are leaves.
They just did a very rough outline of the tree.
Okay. I'm just asking the questions that we know is going to come up whenever this gets set up.
True.
Yeah.
But changing it from eradicated to blasted and eradicated won't keep it from being
Right. It's
registered.
being identified as a tree.
Yes. He's a
Okay.
tree.
Okay.
I did not think it had leaves.
Okay.
Those are really weebly branches with their branches. So.
My
Okay.
camera keeps falling.
Woo!
All right. So are we good with number 2? We're just going to send it up as is.
Yep.
All right. Number 3, Kinfile MacIda, new name. The given name is documented from OCM where it's got a date on it. Everything else is from sources we're used to using. In fact, they're all no photocopy sources.
I trust Pantheon on this one.
Yep, I would too.
My
I mean-
question is, why did she need to provide extra? Because this is documented in OCM. It's dated and documented. I just wonder, it just seems like she wanted to make things more complicated than they needed to be.
I think she just wanted to expand it out.
Yeah.
Just to show that there's other examples besides the poet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a learning opportunity for more people to get that information, I think.
Yep.
That's certainly valid. Okay, so I'm simply going to mark number 3, name, send it up to Laurel level. All right, number 4, the new device change for Daoud, or for Dawi. The new item is quarterly azure and vert, 3 annulets interlace 2 and 1, and a bordure or. And he's going to retain his previous one as a badge.
No conflicts were found, I trust. Green anchor on this one.
Yeah.
I do note Garnet's concerns, but we already have a color change and a division change.
Well, color. No, you only get one of those.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
You've got the extra change from going to serpents to annulets, no matter how close they look.
right.
Yeah. So at any point, I still think it's clear.
Yes.
All
I
right.
agree.
So number 4, send up.
Yep.
All right. Moving right along. Number 5, the new badge for Deidre de Warren. Sable on a goutte argent, a goutte purpure.
I
And
think that's
Kathleen,
fine.
if you have
Send it
any
up.
questions, feel free to speak up and ask.
Yes.
No questions.
Behave, Gottfried. I can hear.
I
I
am
can hear-
behaving. I cannot help it if I am thinking very loudly, but it's inside, not outside. Okay. I'm
Well, we remembered that the internet is forever. So,
Mhm.
Is Goot spelled correctly?
Yes. There.
No, there's an E on the
Oh,
end of
no.
it.
There's a TE.
Yeah, it is a TE.
Thank you. I was thinking it was just going. Wait a minute, that looks way too much like the medical condition gout.
Well then.
all
So
right.
is it supposed to have 2 T's?
Well, no,
Okay, double T and an E.
G-O-U-T-E means gouty. But G-O-U-T-E, maybe?
No, I think it's
No.
Goutte is the goot.
Yes.
Then you add an extra Y for Gooty.
That explains why O&A is spelled Goute, and then you click on it, and then there's double T's. And
Yeah.
so I was confused for a moment.
Right. If it's got 2 T's and an E, that refers to semi. But
And
if it's a single T, then that's a single goot.
And I'm tired, and I thought it said goat, so don't mind me.
A goat
Sorry.
with gout. Okay.
Okay, who's registering that?
That's really. On a goat.
A goat gouty.
A goat gouty. Oh my god.
No, a goat on a goat.
I would love to see a goat Gooty.
Oh my god.
With
I'm sorry I said it.
You're breaking me.
with
You
also
are
a
breaking-
wedge of cheese. Gouda, of course.
I am trying so hard.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm trying so hard.
And I'll
I'm
make
about-
up for it.
I'm
I'll make
about-
up for you, Godfrey.
I am about to have a stroke. Okay. This is
Welcome to Palantir, y'all.
Oy. Mhm.
Okay, so basically just respell the
Yep.
one word in the blazon.
The one word 2 times.
Yes.
Oh yeah, both times. So a goot, a goot. All right.
Yeah.
Once we're done, I'm going to want to circle back around to a design question that somebody asked me a long time ago that had to do with a.
Chase the goat.
Oh, alrighty then.
This got very live, very quick.
Very live. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to want to circle back around to a design question that a submitter asked me a long time ago, and it's not related to this, but let me keep track of that. And for those of you watching this on YouTube, you have no idea what I'm going to ask about. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
Herald secrets! Herald secrets!
No, it's about whether you can put a star on a sun or a sun on a star. And I think the answer is no. And there we go. So that you don't die of curiosity. But
See, now I want to answer that question, but we're going to ignore it.
For now.
Move on.
Let's move on to the next one.
yeah, we don't really have time. Okay. That's all right. Now, number 6, a blanket permission to conflict. I don't think there's any comment.
We need to return it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We do. That's all wrong. All
It's-
wrong.
The submitter's name is not spelled right.
And I think amulet is also misspelled. So, you know, get rid of it.
We left off a comma
My name. Yes, for those who don't know, yes, Dorcas Whitecap, new blanket permission to conflict. Yes, that's me.
Is it? I had no idea.
Sure. All right. Here's something new and exciting. Number 7, a name and a device, starting with the name Elizabeth Van Leyden.
That is a nice mid-period lowlands name.
Yes.
Yes. Very nice name.
Yay.
All right. Send up. So what about the device? Azure, a flame proper between 2, I guess, Tyler's nails, and an
Tillers.
anvil argent, a Borgia company ore, and ghouls. So what is a Tiller's nail? What is a Tyler's nail? Is it Tiller? Is it Tyler?
It would be a Tyler nail. Like, okay, so in slate roofs, there would be a little hole for the nail to go, and that nail would, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Danina, this came from
Okay.
Axe Root.
Yes, it did.
Can you confirm that?
She did say Tiller or Tyler. I don't remember now. I just got
Tillers.
myself confused.
He said Tillers.
Did not look it up to figure out how to spell it. I assumed I knew how to spell things, and I don't.
Well, if she said Tiller, well, of course that's 2 L's, but is there any such thing as a Tiller nail?
Yes, there is. I just got to Mistholm. It is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I will put the link up on the side.
Okay. I was just about.
She,
I was digging for that.
She looked in Mistholm, and I believe she drew it from that.
Yep, it's there. I'll put it there.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep
Well,
discussing.
all right. But just for quick,
It's 1 L.
it's 1 L.
Yep.
All right. Good. Then that is the note that I will add. Change Tiller to Tyler.
And again, I'd like a fatter flame, but that's an artist's note at this point.
Yeah. I'll make mention of it. I'm expecting some pushback, but if I make mention of it, maybe we can push it towards.
My fear is that
Artist
one of the newer commenting heralds is going to go, this is slot machine, even though it, no.
Yeah, the flame is meant
the
to
primary
be the
charge.
primary.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah. Okay.
And a non-herald drew it. She drew it herself with as much information as we could give her.
Yes.
okay.
Well, she got the alternating red and yellow
Right.
flame, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
My concern though is that does the flame have sufficient visual weight to say I am the primary, those nails and the anvil, they are secondary?
That's my fears. I don't think it has
Yeah.
enough yet.
It looks almost like it's co-primary with the anvil.
Yep.
But then I would expect, if it is co-primary with the anvil, I would expect it to be more closer to the center point of the escutcheon. Both pieces more balanced on the midpoint.
True, but in period they wouldn't necessarily be that way. So we can't necessarily use that as our argument.
Mm.
Also, if the flame and the anvil are co-primary, then as a group they may scooch down just a little bit to make room for the secondary nails, and I would find that valid. And remember, we register the picture, not the words.
Mm.
So if every other herald that looks at this says the flame and the anvil are co-primary and we're okay with that, well,
We're okay with that. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if for some reason when we were doing it, I'm like, I'm not quite sure about that. Oh, it was originally to put the flames issuant from the anvil,
Okay.
and we weren't quite sure that would fly. But
you know, we have horses issuant from
Right.
roof, from towers.
And don't we just have on this letter, we have
A
a
bear.
cow Ishwit from the line of division?
There's, yeah.
But the secondaries at the time. Anyway,
Yeah.
Zanita gets tired at meetings.
Okay,
Do
so
you need a Snickers?
Zanita, what I think, what I'd like to do is you or Colleen maybe to contact the submitter and see if she would like us to pend this while she draws something else that, I mean, because maybe she'd like to say, no, seriously, the flames are primary. Or maybe she would like to redraw it with the flames issuant from the anvil, which I think is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done similar things before with other critters and things. It shouldn't pose any problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
So Dorcas, I would go ahead and when it does get sent up, include that link to Miss Holm for the Tyler nails.
Yep.
okay.
Yes.
So the note that I'm going to put is that we will ask the submitter if she would like us to pend, if she would like to provide different artwork, or if she wants to submit this.
Right.
And if she wants to submit different artwork, then, well, you know, she's got until today's she's got a week, and I'm okay pending it, you know, if
Yes.
that's what she wants. Okay.
And even if she doesn't make it to this letter that goes out, based on the conflict checks and everything else, I would say even if she comes up and she just misses it by a couple of days, we could probably hot
swap.
swap it on the next one outdoor.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. To ask, not to ask for different artwork, but to ask about
Right.
different artwork.
Okay.
Let me spell artwork. Okay, not outwork. I can read, I can't type, that's all. Okay, so that is number 7, name and device. Okay, good documentation. I appreciate when people actually do print out the pages, because we're often just very sloppy about, oh, you know, it's a link from St. Gabriel. Like, well, that's not technically no photocopy source. So
Yeah, it says we have to do it, so I do it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Colleen, this is the way to do it. That's the right way to do it.
Good to know.
Okay.
She
Number
helped on this
8.
one, yes.
Number 8, Afreither Gear's daughter, new device, Azure, an owl conturney, and in chief, 2 triskelions of spirals ore.
Now, there was a submission, a registration that I wasn't sure if this conflicted with, but I trust Gawain, so I would probably be wrong. There's one that's Azure, an owl conturney perched upon and sustaining a sword festwise reversed ore. So we get a change for changing the triskelions into a sword.
And then just dropping that secondary, and then the chief.
You get number and type of secondary.
Right, there's 2 of them. Okay, there's the second clear. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about number.
Hooray! Okay, so number 8 device, I'm just going to notate that to send up.
Yep. And annotate step from period practice.
Right. All right. Send up mention SFPP. Okay. Okay, number 9, and this is going to be tricky. Galana peregrina, her resub, per pale, vert, and per pure, 3 gillyflowers argent. Her previous submission was returned because a gillyflower blossom and a gillyflower are conflicting.
Oh.
So then the question Maddock pointed out, daisies look a lot like gillyflowers.
Well, the conflict was done prior to Cena, so we have slightly different rules now.
I would think we should get a change for this seating,
What? Well,
depending on how it's drawn, because it's going to be half the charge.
Yeah.
how big are the
Dude,
seeds?
daisies have a big fat center.
Yeah.
Yep.
They also have more petals.
Yes. Gillyflowers have like 5.
Yeah. Well, in any case, I bet it's above our pay grade. So let's.
You gotcha.
Yeah.
Send that up.
Okay. Number 1, send up. And I don't think send it up with any notes at all. Just send it up.
Send it up.
All right. Number 10, a new device. Well, it's resubbed to us, but it's new to her. Giovanna Canzionera de Firenze. Her device will be or a hand of Fatima azure charged with a human eye argent irised brown proper, a bordure purpure.
I would keep that blazon, given that it's based on the 16 blazon.
Yep. And then I think we need to send this up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I will mention that the reason why she's resubbing her device is that when she first submitted her name and device together back in 2015 or so, her name had a conflict, and when she made changes to clear the conflict, the device that was associated with it had been pended because we didn't have a name, and the device just fell through the cracks. But it's a happy accident, because she looked at the original that she had submitted 2 years ago, and she said, well, I want different colors now. Okay.
Oh, that works.
Reasons. All right. So number 10, send up. Okay.
By the way, there are 4 people watching. If anyone has a question, feel free to say something in the live chat, and I will relay it back.
Hello, welcome to YouTube. All right. Moving right along, number 11, a new name for Gisa Luder. Well, Luder, but she wants to be Luder.
I
found no conflicts.
Yep.
We can have relatively little issue going with the with the vernacular form of the Latin without the umlaut. The umlaut I can't find at this point. I can't find it in umlauted form straight up.
Neither of our German heralds have an umlaut for us today.
No, sorry.
No.
Okay. Well, let's send up as is, and maybe somebody higher up can find that umlaut.
And yeah, as long as I think if we keep the language of the submitter prefers the spelling of the patronymic with the umlaut.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that way they can find it if they can. If not,
and then she gets Luder.
Yep.
And she's okay with that. Okay. Number 12, a new device for Guinevere of Lindley. Purpure Chaussee, an open book argent, and in chief 3 escallops or.
Shouldn't that be Argent Purpure Chaussee?
Nope. The Chaussee are the white bits.
Okay.
Chaussee means shod. It has to do with shoes. So,
but it's also, there it is. Okay, see it. Sorry. Remember how I said that gout looked like goat?
We had this discussion for about 5 minutes, and we had to look it up and figure out, okay, how is this blazon?
Right. Okay.
Yes. So yes, this is Vetu is another one of those.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I remember Green Anchor pointing out to me that Chaussee refers to shoes. So this is a purple field wearing some white shoes. That's how you know. All right, so number 12, I'm just going to say send up because nobody else saw any other.
No, it scans blue, at least according to the
it does.
color saturation, but
It's definitely purple.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I just took a look at it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like even on my monitor, it's purple.
Yeah,
Um,
it looks blue
what-
on mine.
It's blurple.
But
Blurple.
I
Purple.
colored it. I know it's purple.
Okay, so here's something I want to interject, and it's actually a useful comment and not just being cute. If you, when I tilt the screen on my laptop, when I'm looking straight at it, it's very blue. When I come at it at a bit of an angle, it turns purple. So
Wow.
It's like the dress. Is it gold and white or blue and black?
God. Mine does the exact opposite. The hell?
I rest my case.
Oh, okay.
okay.
And
right.
on my computer, if I blow it up, it's purple. So
Yeah.
Send it up.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Definitely attest that it's purple.
Okay.
So artifact check.
Okay. And yes, the attestation, it's like, seriously, if you want to see the paper, all right. So
Maybe
that
I
was,
just need a new marker.
I don't know. Sure. Okay. Number 13, a new name and device for Gwyddelyn Fitzwilliam. First, the name. We have documentation not necessarily from Welsh name lists, but from websites about Welsh places of interest to document Gwyddelyn. Any comments?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a saint, so
Yeah.
we shouldn't
Yeah.
need any more than that.
If anything else, we're gonna get people who know Welsh and Gaelic
Yeah.
naming practices coming out of the
Woodwork.
woodwork for this one, which is
what we want.
Right.
exactly what we want.
Yes. Well, then I'm just going to say send up.
Yep.
All right. And the device, Argent, a bend sinister vert between a brown owl rising, wings elevated and endorsed, and 3 oak sprigs fructed proper.
I agree with Red Hawk's comments that we need to add brown owl proper.
Yes.
I wonder because the
No, you
the
have
reason-
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to. It's like a wooden spoon proper. You have to say.
To get the brown,
Yeah.
you have to use proper.
Because
the hello, excuse me, sorry. The oak sprigs fructed proper. The proper applies to both the brown owl and the oak sprigs.
No.
So I think you think we need it. I think we don't need it.
Yeah, I think we need it.
I don't think it carries over like colors do.
Right.
I don't believe it does.
Argent in saltire, a wooden needle piercing the field, and a sprig of rosemary proper. My badge, proper, a wooden needle.
oh no.
So the word
Okay.
proper carries over.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Well, Laurel staff can change the blazon.
Mhm.
Yep.
Let's not argue semantics on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, you can set it up the way it is then, and they'll either change it or they'll leave it.
Okay. We are more than halfway through. We're 3/4 of the way through. Well, almost. Okay, number 14. Very nice looking new device for Hans Niemann. Argent, a horse's head cooped gules, and on a chief azure, 2 dracars argent. And I agree, we're missing the word conturny for the horse's head.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bad.
Well, it was a long day at that consult table.
Oh my God, it was such a long day.
All right. reblazon as, copy, paste, horse's head, Conturney? No, horse's head cooped Conturney or Conturney cooped?
Cooped Conturney.
Coop
Yes.
Conturney.
Contorney without an E. Okay. Anything else to say?
It looks like a My Little Pony head. I'm sorry.
It's definitely recognizable as a horse. Definitely
As a
recognizable
horse.
as Drakkar.
It's a horse, of course.
Haha. All right, moving right along to number 15, a new badge for Eisen. Fieldless, a fox sagent proper, maintaining in its forepaw an open book proper. See, I think there's too many propers.
Yep. You can.
Yep.
A book doesn't have a proper color.
Well, that's true. But, so what is the color of the book?
If they want it brown, it needs to be, what, a wooden book proper?
But that looks like it's black.
If you blow it up, it is brown.
Yeah, well. Oh, so it is. Okay.
Gosh, brown bindings proper? Because the paper is obviously argent. I don't know.
I'm not sure we've ever had a book this way.
No, you're
Yeah,
right. You're always
No.
just always white or always green. All of it.
Yep.
Let's send it up as is, knowing that Reith is just going to have to figure out how to blazon that book.
Or
Sorry,
hammer it.
Cormac.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, I really am sorry. I honestly am trying to do as much of the work so the higher levels don't have to.
But by the same token, that's why he took the job too. So
Yep. Exactly.
And this one, it's above our pay grade. The only thing we could do is kick it back.
And I see no reason why he can't have this particular book colored this particular way.
Well-
Surely there is a way to blazon that.
Well, in 2011, we've got a precedent that says a book is too complex a charge to fimbriate.
Ooh.
But that's
This-
not fimbriation. That's bookbinding.
But that looks like
Yeah, like
It looks like
fimbriation.
fimbriation, though.
Yeah.
I think we might have to pin this one until we figure out.
it could be a leather book, leather
book
proper
proper.
paged argent. But I
Right.
don't know. It not our
Yeah.
pay grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, part of the problem is when you start trying to blazon your way out of
Mhm.
what this
you can
exactly
blazon
is.
yourself
That's
out of it. Yeah.
yeah,
This is
it's
a
telling
style
you that
issue.
there's an issue.
Yeah.
You can blazon your way out of a style problem.
The other problem with this is the fact that it's brown. If it was any other color, I think we'd be able to get around it a little bit better.
Question: is it because the book is such a small and complex charge that would just be artistic license around the edge?
It could be. It's really wide.
And it's a fieldless badge. So if he
Right.
wants
It could be
book
white.
that's argent,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would work. Argent.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
So let's shoot this up and see what happens.
Yeah, let's not wait on it.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not pending this.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with this badge other than we can't figure out how to blazon that book. So I'm going to put number 15, send it up. Maybe I'll suggest some other possible blazon terms.
I
maybe?
wouldn't maybe not suggest it. What some other people do is the college was unable to blazon this and are looking for suggestions.
Giovanni has a leather book proper leaved argent. It may be two-dimensional. This is coming from the live chat.
Mm.
Hi, Giovanni.
Oh, I love that. All right, hang on. A leather book, proper leaved argent.
And here we go. We've got another comment. By society convention, a book bound proper is bound in brown leather from the picnic.
Nice. Okay, that's
Really?
the ammo we needed.
Yep. I don't know who Arcangelo is, but thank you.
Thank you. That's lovely. Okay, so we will fiddle with the blazon, but we will send it up.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've got like a week to figure out how this is supposed
Oh, it's Nikolai. Hi, Nikolai.
Hey,
Oh, Nikolai.
Nikolai knows everything.
if you give me that little splurp about, or
Okay, Giovanni said a leather book, proper leaved argent, and then what did Nikolai say?
say,
And I'm typing this. I'm writing this.
okay,
down.
By
something about
society
picnic.
convention, a book bound
Bound
proper is
proper.
bound in brown leather. That's from Mistholm,
Yeah.
but that
Perfect.
is not
Well, it's not carved in
Heraldry.
stone. It's not the law.
No, but what I can do is I can throw in a link to that, and that'll actually specify it right up front.
Yep.
And
true. However,
However?
Are there any
oh,
precedents?
never mind. I found an open book argent bound proper. There we go, from 2009.
Oh, then shoot. Let's just do that.
I love that.
2010, an open book argent bound sable. Yeah,
Oh.
that I wasn't using the right search
perfect,
word.
perfect.
2014, an open book argent bound ore.
Argent.
So this is an
bound.
open
Bound.
argent
Okay.
bound proper.
Yay! High five.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. Good for all of us. Many heads are
Yay.
better than one.
Teamwork, yay!
Okay. Are we ready to move on to number 16 then?
Yes,
I-
please.
Sorry.
All right. Number 16, John Boyer, a new badge, and that is fieldless 2 crayfish embowed and endorsed argent, maintaining a church bell, azure flurry argent.
The client did sign off on Volk's redrawing of it, so
Did he?
Yeah. He needs
Okay.
to. He'll be sending that to you, Dorcas. So
Nobody, well, sure. Yes, I believe you. Do forward that to send it to Saker, and Gottfried and I will both get it.
Yes.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm telling him to send it to Ias, but at any point,
And Gottfried and I will both get that too.
Exactly.
so
That's
there.
One of
Fine.
us.
Oh no, us.
The claw. The claw.
This is his cray cray badge.
Oh God. No. Jeez. Ah.
We need to start a guild for all the crabby people. This is awesome.
We are breaking the Saker. We are breaking the Saker.
Hey,
That
I
doesn't
didn't
take
even.
much.
No,
I did not
true.
even think that. And all of a sudden, dink.
All right,
Oh.
it is 10 till 8.
And we have a few more.
Yeah, we have a few more. So basically, the note I'm saying is that I'm going to basically recreate the forms using Modar's artwork.
Right.
Yes.
Use. Okay. And then send it up. Okay. Number 17. Kikuchi Yoichi Yorie. A new name.
I
Okay.
need to tap out on this one.
No, if you go surname Yobina Nanori, that is the proper order, and
All right.
it's like boop, it works. Here's the thing. I like Key's additional documentation that she sent up. However, comma ellipsis, Dorcas, if you have or somebody, if we can get those images, not. What I'm going to say is it won't transfer when it goes from internal to external.
Okay,
So
so
we need
I
to
will
save
save
those.
them and I will add them to the docs.
Right.
Yes. Yes. Because really the only issue, and the reason why she sent these pages that she sent, the only issue is that in Solveig's little pamphlet, the Yoichi doesn't exist. It's Yoichiro or Yoichiro. No,
Right.
Yoichiro. And he just prefers Yoichi.
And that other documentation gives us the actual Yoichi, and that's, I mean, it's spot on. But I'll need that other.
I will make myself a note. Grab Kotori's pages, add as docs, and up. Okay, good. Are we ready to move on to the next one then?
Yep.
Okay, number 18, a new name for Lucius Bombius Primus, who, by the way, I think is like 10 or 11 years old.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has found the Forgotten Sea Fighter practice because he likes to do youth combat.
Pass along. Excellent job on the documentation and name.
Yay!
Hey. And his mom is going to be Bombia Vera.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So number 18, send up. I just have to get the forms done so she can pay for them this week. Ooh, note to self. Okay, number 19, a new name for Scori Fostaldi.
Send it up. It's Gearbossy, Gearbossy. I mean, like, I have no comment other than Gearbossy, Gearbossy.
No
It's,
conflicts found.
Yeah. Algebraic.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Okay, good. And then number 20, Svala Ulfsdotter.
I have a question on that one. There's a Svana Ulfsdotter.
Svana and Svala
There's
should
only-
be different enough.
There's there's only one
With
change.
one letter in the
Oh,
that
shoot,
might
you're right.
conflict.
Crap.
Was she Ulfsdotter or is Svana Ulfsdotter or Ulfar's daughter?
Ulfsdotter.
Oh,
Spelled exactly the same with this. Everything's the same. The only
Well,
change
Poop.
is the N and the L.
she could submit Svala Ulfsdotter of wherever the heck she's from.
Yes.
Oh.
Where's she
Yes.
from? Do we know?
Oh.
I have no idea who this is.
Oh.
What? Godfrey?
However, there's another option maybe. She has two options. She can go. She can. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with the lingua anglica locative. But how about given name, epithet, patronymic?
Can we get a permission to conflict with names?
Yes.
Is that
The-
one letter sufficient?
It is a change. It's just not enough of a change.
A change.
Right, a
And
letter.
by the way, she is from BFS.
The Svana was registered in 2015 in Trimaris.
Oh,
So
then
it's
it
possible.
might be worth a shot. Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to take on trying to who wants to communicate with the Trimaran submissions here?
I've got the external to. I'll hook up with Trimaris submissions.
Okay.
And so this one we probably should pend if we're not going to outright return for conflict.
Well, we
Yeah.
have a week.
Yeah.
And if someone can contact the submitter and see if they want a descriptive name in there too, or
Yep.
Or of Forgotten Sea.
Yeah.
Both of which any of those options will.
Yeah.
Okay, adding some element. Okay, so there's my note. Okay, so that's all of the items on the letter. So I am going to go read over my notes and folks tell me if I missed something. Okay, number 1, name, send it up. Number 2, device, send it up. Number 3, name, send it up. Number 4, a device, send it up. Number 5, the badge, change the spelling from goot to goot, from gout to goot, but in both places, and send it up. Number 6 is the other, send it up. Number 7, a name, send it up. Number 7, the device, change Tiller to Tyler, and Zanita or Colleen will contact the submitter to ask about different artwork, because we can send it as is, but maybe explain why different artwork might be better. Okay.
Yep.
Number 8, the device, send it up. Don't forget to mention the SFPP. Number 9, send it up. That's a badge. Send it up. Number 10, the device, send it up. Number 11, the name, send it up. Number 12, a device, send it up to Laurel. Number 13, a name, send that up to Laurel. Number 13, the device, send that up to Laurel. Number 14, the device, reblazon, adding the word Conturney. Otherwise, just send it up. Number 15, the badge, it's going to be sent up. We're going to reblazon it so that the book is an open book, argent bound proper. Number 16 is the badge, and we're going to recreate forms using Modar's artwork, but that's what we're going to send up. Number 17 for the name, I'm going to grab Kotori's pages and include them as docs and send them up, send the whole thing up. Number 18, the name, send up to Laurel. 19, the name, send up to Laurel. 20, the name, Gottfried is going to look for a letter of permission to conflict. And somebody from Forgotten Sea, I think Constantia, you were the consulting herald on this one?
I am not the consulting herald on this one. My name is not on it.
All right. So, but we think she's from Forgotten Sea. We're going to check with the submitter about adding an element to clear the conflict. So we're going to pursue both directions, and we've got a week to
In fact, Dorcas, that looks like it's your handwriting.
She was the friend of Astrid, wasn't she? Isn't she?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right, fine. I will take this one then.
Okay.
So that is all of the notes that I have.
One question. I'm sorry that I came late to the game. Are we rearranging the order of number 1, the name?
I would leave it alone.
Okay, because I just saw I saw the note that about rearranging the elements, the order of the elements and whatnot. So
Right.
I didn't hear what we were going on that.
Actually, I'm glad you asked that, because I'm happy to send it up with the more traditional arrangement, but I'm also kind of curious about this being a test case, because Basil, sure, he's very knowledgeable, and I do tend to trust him, but I don't know. The source that this name order came out of is a pretty good source.
Right.
So part of me wants to send it up as is, with a note saying the submitter is okay with
Right. Okay.
pushing that nasab. Is it the
Yeah.
nasab? Yeah. Pushing that nasab farther back.
Okay.
Do people agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say just put the note in there is fine.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right. Send up as is, include note. Oh, learn to type that submitter will allow rearranging.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So I think that is it for the letter. And I am going to go ahead and turn off the broadcast. Oh, well, no, there's a very important little detail here. The next letter will be out. The next internal letter will be published on or about the 27th. And my calendar shows that the fourth Monday of November is November the 27th. So that is when the next internal commentary or an internal decision meeting will be. Oh, speaking of commentary, Red Hawk,
Zanita?
were you going to do something, your ladyship, about commentary meeting?
I was going to hold a Red Hawk commentary meeting on the second Monday in November. This will not be pushed to YouTube since we will actually be commenting on things. And commentary is supposed to be private. And stuff.
Okay. But it will be
it'll be a Google Hangout
like this.
Yep.
And the second Monday of November is the 13th.
Yes.
So, will you be limiting attendance to bona fide heralds? Well, I mean, mostly the people who know about them will be heralds, but are you gonna...
No, it can be, beginners, experts, whatever, as many people as Google will hold.
Which I think is 10.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a cool thing. Mm-hmm. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and click the little red stop button. Bye. See you next month, everybody.